So, if you've been keeping up with phones recently, you've probably known that Samsung has gotten a lot of backlash for the S25 Ultra. Now, you might be tempted to ask yourself, why are they now getting backlash? Like, what did they do? Isn't like slight upgrades every year like kind of a normal thing? Well, it's more than that. In this video, we're gonna talk about it. Let's begin. Now, before we get into why Samsung's getting backlash, let's talk about the history of smartphones. So, iPhone was probably one of the first, if not the first smartphone out. And one of the main reasons why people haven't been getting an iPhone is because of the price. And that still applies to this day. Samsung has been known for being the #1 alternative to Apple because at first they were more cheaper and you're getting similar camera quality. I have heard issues in the past where the camera app wasn't optimized, so that kind of led people into thinking that Android cameras suck, but no, they don't. It's just an optimization thing. But I believe it improved since then. But this still adds to the question. So, why is Samsung getting backlash now? Well, that was back then. Now, the 16 Pro Max that Apple sells, which is the highest end smartphone, is actually cheaper than the S25 Ultra, which is being sold. Now, yes, Samsung does have more budget model phones, but when we're comparing two of the top phones that both companies sell, Samsung kind of lost their reputation for being a good alternative, and in fact, they became a more expensive alternative, surprisingly. Now, I don't think it was the S25 Ultra that started the price hike trend. I believe it was like an S22, S23, or S24 Ultra. But that still kind of leads on to my main point on why Samsung is getting a lot of backlash to this day. Now, let's skip to last month. OnePlus released a new phone, and this phone was probably the best phone that you can get in 2025. And the year just began, and this phone was just so impressive. You're getting a 6,000 milliamp battery, the same chip that's in the S25 Ultra, or at the time going to be in the S25 Ultra. The Snapdragon chip on the Samsung is a bit faster though, in the multi-core performance. This is because of Samsung's tuning, but still. Anyways, back to the OnePlus. So along with the 6,000 milliamp battery that the OnePlus has, this also has fast charging, and I mean fast. Like, this comes with an 80-watt charger in the box, and in case you're wondering, yes, it does come with a charging brick. Okay, so I'm currently editing this video right now, and I realized I didn't talk about cameras as much as I wanted to. So I would say the OnePlus 13 doesn't have the best camera among the flagships, but I am confident that OnePlus will improve it over the couple years with either software improvements or hardware improvements. But I would still say this doesn't make it an awful camera, but I would say compared to the other cameras that are on smartphones nowadays, whether that's processing or the actual hardware on the cameras, I would say OnePlus isn't as good as their cameras. Now, yes, the OnePlus doesn't have the best cameras, but I still think it's a great phone for what it is, for being $900, for having a big battery, fast charging, and I feel like I hear a lot of complaints, even memes, about battery life just sucking on iPhones, and I have an iPhone 15 Pro and it doesn't even feel like I'm getting Pro battery. And I know with the OnePlus 13, I'm gonna get a longer battery life and faster charging. That just seems amazing. And I'm willing to trade that for worse camera performance on my phone. And I don't think it's gonna be too significant. Like, I'm not saying I think it's gonna be unusable footage or unusable pictures to send to friends or family members. But I am saying compared to flagships which have amazing cameras, I wouldn't say that the cameras are as good as those flagships that are out there right now. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna let this guy take over. And then now, the S25 Ultra got announced. You probably see why the Samsung got so much backlash, because they did a mediocre upgrade. And in fact, I would even argue that it's even worse because it doesn't come with a Bluetooth S Pen anymore. I know a lot of people are gonna be like,
oh well, you probably wouldn't even use a S Pen that comes with a phone. The OnePlus doesn't even have it.
And that's true, but why do we even need to remove this in the first place? This is already a cool feature and it's gone. There was really no other flagship phone, at least from popular brands I can name on the top of my head, that has a pen like the Samsung did. And now it's just a glorified stylus. Now, yes, the Samsung did get a new chip, but the battery, which many people complain about in their phones, this has a smaller battery size compared to the OnePlus 13. And in case you're wondering about the OnePlus 13 6000 milliamps making the phone thick, it's actually been thinner than the OnePlus 12 because of a new silicone technology that's being used in the batteries. I can't see myself buying an S25 Ultra, maybe an S25 if I wanted the cameras that bad. I'm probably still not gonna get it just cause I just feel like the OnePlus 13 is an objectively better phone. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Let me know if you agree with these and let me know what phone you plan on buying this year if you plan on getting a new phone. Like and subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.